From the Chattahoochee Tech Studio, welcome to the Marietta Daily Journal Podcast. Today is Thursday, December 29th, and happy 26th birthday to 13 Reasons Why actor Dylan Minnette. I'm Dan Ratcliffe, and here are your top stories presented by Credit Union of Georgia. Activists sue to block Cobb's home rule map. Braves fans react to Marietta's Dansby Swanson leaving the club for Chicago. And a welding program has sparked hope for Cobb inmates. We'll have all this and more coming up on the Marietta Daily Journal Podcast.
You deserve better than your bank. Better service, better rates, better solutions. If you live or work in Cobb County, now is the perfect time to make the switch to Credit Union of Georgia, the better way to bank. Since 1960, Credit Union of Georgia has been providing Northwest Georgia with financial solutions that make sense for your home, business, and family. As a homegrown, not-for-profit cooperative, our members are our mission. Not only will you get the best loan rates, you'll get personalized customer service from people who understand your needs. Plus, Credit Union of Georgia provides real convenience with a network of more than 30,000 accessible ATMs and branch locations across the country. Of course, there's also 5 locations right here in Cobb County. Ready to see how much better your banking can be with Credit Union of Georgia? Become a member today or apply for a loan online by visiting cuofga.org. Credit Union of Georgia, the better way to bank.
If there's a place you gotta go, I'm the one you need to know. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. If there's a place you gotta get, I can get you there, I bet. I'm the map.
A long-awaited legal challenge to Cobb County's bid to keep Commissioner Jerica Richardson in office arrived Tuesday in the form of a lawsuit from East Cobb activist Larry Savage. The suit, filed in Cobb Superior Court, alleges the county's purported use of home rule powers to draw its own commission district lines is flatly illegal and should be tossed out. The lawsuit is the first move to challenge the county since its Democratic commissioners voted in October to replace a Republican-backed district map, one which was signed into law by Governor Brian Kemp and draws Richardson out of her seat midterm, with one drafted by State Representative Erick Allen, a Democrat from Smyrna. Allen's map, which was never voted on by the legislature, would keep Richardson within her district too. Both maps are set to take effect January 1st. If the GOP map stands, both sides agree Richardson would immediately become ineligible for office. Richardson and the county have maintained that Allen's map is law until a judge says otherwise. But Republicans argue the county is legally out of its depth and that the General Assembly is the only body which can draw commission districts. Savage's lawsuit hews closely to arguments made by State Representative Ed Setzler from Ackworth, a co-sponsor of the GOP map, citing a letter from Stuart Morelli, an attorney for the legislature, calling the county's action unconstitutional. Setzler asked the County Board of Elections earlier this month to affirm the state legislature's map as the law of the land. The suit names the Board of Elections and Elections Director Janine Eveler as defendants. Daniel White, the board's attorney, said he had no comment on the lawsuit. He told the MDJ last week that the board was unlikely to take a side on the issue. Star players come and star players go. It's the nature of business in Major League Baseball, or any sport for that matter. That doesn't make the departures any easier for fans who have invested time, energy, and money into their heroes on the diamond. This rings especially true for Cobb County's native son, Dansby Swanson, the all-star shortstop for the Braves, who became a free agent after the 2022 season. Swanson, a Kennesaw native and Marietta High School graduate, finalized a 7-year, $177 million deal with the Cubs this week, bringing an end to his 7-year tenure with the Braves. Swanson's signing with the Cubs brings to mind another high-profile free agent departure from the Braves, Freddie Freeman, who after 12 seasons in Atlanta signed with the Dodgers in March of this year. At the Battery Atlanta on Thursday, the MDJ spoke to Atlanta resident Michael and Amber Vestal on Swanson's decision to pack his bags for the Windy City. Amber Vestal, originally from Marietta and a Lassiter High graduate, will miss Swanson's flashy plays on defense. Michael Vestal will miss Swanson's cohesive influence and reputation as a great teammate. However, neither of them think Swanson is a generational shortstop. In fact, the Vestals said they were more disappointed about losing Freeman last year. At the Battery on Thursday, Sarah Wilton and her mother, Christy Wilton of Johns Creek, offered their take, lamenting that the departure of Freeman and Swanson means the Braves lacked what they call clubhouse guys. As partial season ticket holders for the past few years, the Wiltons catch most Friday games, and they grew fond of the shortstop. Shannon Reed never considered welding as a career. An inmate at the Cobb County Adult Detention Center, she thought her criminal record destined her to a life of minimum wage work while trying to support her 4 children. But the Realign Restart welding program changed that by providing her with the knowledge and skills to become a welder. Upon her release from detention, Reed will put her new skills to use at Weiler Forestry, a forestry product manufacturer. Reed is one example of an inmate in the Realign Restart program. WorkSource Cobb held a ceremony for graduates of the welding and GED programs Tuesday at the Cobb County Adult Detention Center, where 11 inmates graduated from the welding program and 1 graduated from the GED program. The Realign Restart program is an initiative for inmates to receive education and training and begin a new career after their release. 80% of inmates don't have a high school diploma or a GED, said Sonia Grant, president and CEO of Cobb Works. The program helps provide education and skills for future employment in hopes of lowering recidivism rates and providing inmates and their families a better future.
Oh, will this horrible year never end?
There's a lot of great ways to ring in 2023 in Cobb County. Here's community reporter Matt Golden with more.
As 2022 draws to a close, Cobb residents can celebrate the start of a new year at one of the following events. The Coca-Cola Roxy at the Battery in the Cumberland area will have Umphreys McGee on December 30th and the 31st. Umphreys McGee is an American jam band originally from South Bend, Indiana. The band experiments with many musical styles, including rock, metal, funk, jazz, blues, reggae, electronic, bluegrass, country, and folk. For more information, head to Coca-ColaRoxy.com. World of Illumination Reindeer Road will run New Year's Eve and New Year's Day at Six Flags Whitewater. Participants can whiz through mountainous terrain, traverse glacial peaks, explore the northern ice caves, and make their way through the northern forests to Santa's Workshop, the world's largest animated toy shop with 2 million animated lights and synchronized musical experiences. This mile-long journey is open 7 days a week, rain or shine. For more on this story, head over to worldofillumination.com/Marietta-Georgia. The 33rd annual Lights of Life will run through New Year's Eve at Life University. Lights of Life is a holiday light show that showcases more than 1 million LED bulbs. The event costs $10 per car or $20 per bus. The display will open at dark and run until 10 p.m. Also offered at the events are pony rides, a train ride, petting zoo, and a concession stand. For more information, head over to life.edu/lights-of-life. Six Flags Over Georgia will have Holiday in the Park from 2 to 9 p.m. on New Year's Eve and 2 to 8 p.m. on New Year's Day. The wintertime event features all new experiences, live shows, the return of guests' favorite attractions, shows, and food. Six Flags Over Georgia transforms into a winter wonderland during the event, featuring millions of LED lights and hundreds of Christmas trees. The park is divided into 10 uniquely themed holiday neighborhoods, such as the Rockabilly Retro Christmas USA and the classic A Main Street Christmas. For more information, head over to sixflags.com/overgeorgia. Park Bench at the Battery Atlanta will have an early piano show at 6:30 p.m. and then the main event party DJ at 9 p.m. playing hits, dance songs, and power country jams late into the night. Admission is all-inclusive plus a champagne toast. The event is for ages 21 plus only, and IDs will be checked upon arrival. Seating is limited and not guaranteed. General admission is $50. There are a limited number of reserved tables, which is separate from the individual admission. Bar service is only from these tables. Participants can upgrade to an exclusive VIP table with bottle table service. For more information, head over to parkbenchbattery.com/calendar. The Battery Atlanta will also have a New Year's Eve bash presented by Xfinity, featuring an early countdown geared toward family and a traditional late-night show leading into the new year. The early innings for those wishing to ring in the new year with family and kids will begin at 6 p.m. in the plaza. It concludes with a branded inflatable baseball drop at 8 p.m. and will conclude with a performance by Grammy nominee Justin Roberts. The late innings festivities start at 9 with 12 South Band providing the entertainment from the Georgia Power Pavilion stage. The midnight countdown includes pyrotechnics and will kick off the new year with confetti and aerial fireworks displays. For more information, head over to batteryatl.com. Live at the Battery will ring in the new year Vegas style starting at 8 p.m. Participants will get exclusive access to Sports and Social and PBR Atlanta to enjoy a Vegas-themed NYE party with casino games and decorations throughout the venue. This is an ages 21 plus event. Ticket packages include entertainment with live music, Instagram moments, and a midnight champagne toast featuring the Times Square ball drop on the 32-foot LED screen. There will also be roaming entertainers, exclusive VIP packages with private bars, and served food stations. Red Hair, the Still on the Square in Marietta, will have a New Year's Eve blackout ball with live music, dancing, and craft cocktails and beer. There will be an open bar from 9 p.m. to midnight, live music by Smash Castle at 9:30 to midnight, and DJ Simi at midnight until the party stops. Dixie Tavern on Windy Hill Road in Marietta will have the Kirk Thomas Band New Year's Eve party. There will be a champagne toast at midnight, free noisy stuff, and specials all night. This event is non-smoking. For more information, head over to dixietavern.com. The Governor's Club of Kennesaw will have Head Games, a tribute to foreigners New Year's Eve show. Head Games is an Atlanta-based professional tribute act that recreates the music of Foreigner. Foxglove on Atlanta Street in Marietta will ring in the new year with a live band from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. for $135. Participants can get a full night, including a buffet dinner, full cash bar, desserts, and a complimentary champagne toast from Dogwood Catering. Participants should dress in cocktail or black tie attire. And finally, the Earl and Rachel Smith Strand Theater on the square in Marietta will have the Georgia Players Guild return to the stage to ring in the new year with the music of Queen and David Bowie presented by S.A. White Oil from 9 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. Lobby doors open at 8 p.m., doors at 8:30. Participants can get the Velvet Rope treatment with a VIP pass. VIP tickets include early access for seating at 7 p.m., a private mini show before the concert, 2 drink tickets, and a signed poster for the band. For more information, head over to earlsmithstrand.org. Hopefully these events pique your interest and have a safe and fun New Year's Eve, Cobb County. For the Marietta Daily Journal Podcast, I'm Matt Golden.
Engineered Solutions is your locally owned and operated commercial and residential foundation company that specializes in foundation repair, basement waterproofing, and crawl space encapsulation.
I'm Consumer Investigator Dale Cardwell. I've done the research already, so you don't have to.
Dial 678 ESOG now.
Unknown error. Every time I think my business is on track, I get these computer issues that shut me down for a day.
Ever since my business partnered with Click IT of Marietta, I don't even worry about those types of things. They're local, they have 20 years experience, and specialize in helping small businesses just like mine and yours.
Do they handle hardware and software?
Hardware, software, malware, you name it. Just tell them when and where, and they will be there. Visit them online at marietta.clickitcomputers.com or give them a call at 678-202-4600. Instead of submitting a support ticket, call Marietta Click-It. In the midst of the holiday season, gas prices locally and nationwide are at their lowest levels in months, with the Georgia average finally dropping below $3 per gallon. Cobb gas prices have dropped a full 37 cents since November 21st, a few days before Thanksgiving, according to AAA. Since then, the statewide average is down 41 cents and the national average is down 56 cents. Gas prices in Georgia hit a record high in mid-June, reaching an average of $4.49 per gallon, but have steadily declined since then. AAA attributes the slide in prices to reduced crude oil costs, which are about $50 per barrel lower than they were in the spring. Among the 9 gas stations the MDJ tracks in Cobb, none posted prices higher than $3 per gallon as of Tuesday. Atlanta, Savannah, and Southeast Georgia's Fort Stewart are the state's most expensive gas markets, while the Catoosa, Dade, Walker County area, Albany, and Warner Robins are the cheapest. But some of the relief Georgians have been getting as of late is set to dry up, as Governor Brian Kemp's final suspension of the state gas tax is set to expire January 10th. The 29.1-cent tax has been suspended since March, when the Russian invasion of Ukraine spiked oil prices worldwide. The East Cobb Quilters Guild, celebrating their 40th anniversary this year, is proud of its long history of community service. Its members freely give their time and energy to create quilts, placemats, and pillowcases for donation to area charities. Often gathering in small groups to sew, members also benefit from the friendships that develop and deepen while these projects are created. In 2022, the Guild donated a total of 1,300 items to local organizations, 348 quilts for Cobb County DFACs for children who have been taken into foster care, 552 pillowcases for Ryan's Case for Smiles for children in hospitals in the Atlanta area and around the state of Georgia, and 462 placemats for Cobb County Meals on Wheels for older adults and disabled individuals who receive home meal delivery. For more information, you can visit ecqg.com.
Hi, I'm Glenn Drake, owner of Drake Realty. The world's changed a lot in the last year, so Drake Realty is changing with it. Our newest website allows you to find your property and agent, then we take care of the rest. We have experienced partners and state-of-the-art technology to keep your earnest money safe and closings on time. If you're looking for a seamless transaction from contract to close, visit us online at drakerealty.com.
Thanks again for listening to today's Marietta Daily Journal Podcast. Did you know over 50% of Americans listen to podcasts weekly? Make sure you join us for our next episode and share this podcast on social media with your friends and family. You can find us on TikTok at MDJ Podcast, add us to your Alexa Flash Briefing or Google Home Briefing, and be sure to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. Darren Sutherland, Executive Director. Jacob Sutherland, Director. Matt Golden, News Director. Chen Ray Zhang, Director Producer. And Jason Gentarola, Audio Producer. All rights reserved.